Hey there guys, this is ktgozone. You're watching a game of Age of Empires and this is the 8th Wonder against Predator. 8th Wonder is obviously a very well-known name in Age of Empires scene and I think it's from Latvia, but more famously known as being part of the Nadia's boys and Zupi and Liza and Northern Pikes, Pattern, 8th Wonder, Mentalist were all part of that clan. And I don't see Nadia's boys in tournaments nowadays. They were quite active a few years back, but not so much now. But a few members from that clan is actually playing for Finland A, and they're doing really good. I think Zupi and Northern Pike is part of that clan, Finland A, and they're doing very good. So that is 8th Wonder, and he is also a very good player. And his opponent today is the Predator. Well, he is India's number 2 player and he's 1944 at the moment. And if you have not watched India's number 1 player's game on my channel, then you should go and check it out. It's Thritiman. He is India's number 1 and there is a game of Thritiman on my channel. Do check that out. So let's get into this game, guys. This is 8th Wonder and Predator, and we're going to remove Fog of War. 8th Wonder playing with the Mongols. Let's look at his map right now. He's sending deer back home, obviously. Mongols, you got to have that deer as quick as possible, and he's also getting the boar home. And Predator, meanwhile, is keeping a good watch on his opponent. He scouted his opponent. He just started scouting his opponent at the moment. He's found out his forage bush, which is always great. And look at his map right now. That is a very good gold mine over there, but obviously it's quite open over here unless he wants to close it off from here with military buildings and houses. If he wants to, he can also close off this area with walls, which is also great. He can even close off this area with walls. So not a very bad base to have, to be very honest, for the Mongol player. Obviously he would want to go with scouts to start with. That is the standard stuff. This is also wallable. He hasn't got those 2 sheep at this moment, 6.5 minutes into game time. And let's look at Predator. Obviously he's got a very good gold over there behind his base. He can even wall it off over here if he wants to. This side is also wallable, not very much, and this side is very open. So this is not good, and I believe he needs to play an aggressive game, the Predator, and we'll see what happens. I haven't watched any game of Predator before this. I have watched this game, and he's good. He's really good, and you guys gonna find that out. He's doing his loom research right now, the Predator, and he's gonna hit a feudal age possibly after that. His opponent right now, 8th Wonder, is already up the feudal age, being a Mongol player, and that is actually expected. The Predator is sending deer home right now as he's clicked a feudal age. Is going to be around 28 seconds behind the 8th Wonder, which is not very bad. And mind you, Predator is playing with the Huns and he's playing with the color gray. So that is his map. Forward stone not very useful for a Hun player. Let's find out where are the other gold mines. He's got gold over there, which is very far forward, and he's got one more back gold, which is a bit crappy but still very good if you can wall it off over here or maybe even here. And that should be safe. That should be quite safe. But this part of the map is quite wide open, and it is not great news for Predator. And let's see what Mentalist is doing right now. He's found a sheep finally 8.5 minutes of game time, but that is okay. He's got his deer, so I think that is still okay. He's getting his barrack up right now, which should be followed by the stable ideally. Let's see what happens. Some delay on that stable. Is trying to make a wall before he finishes that barrack, and that is a little different. 4 villages on that wood line over there. He's got 3 on this wood line over here, and he's done 1 palisade wall too. So right now no farms in place for the Mongol player as expected. His opponent also doesn't have any farms. Wide open, and the barrack is coming in for the Predator, and he obviously has to somehow manage to wall off this area if he wants to protect his base. He started his walling off at the back side. He could have done a wall over there. I don't know why he's doing a wall over there, but probably he hasn't scouted his base properly, and it could have been a great wall over there. It would have even put a It even could have collected this food over there, so that is still okay, I guess. And he's going for a stable, the Hun player, as expected, and the Mongol player is also going to go for the stable. I'm going to go to 8th Wonder's point of view and see how much scouting this guy has done. He's done decent scouting. He hasn't found his opponent, so 8th Wonder is not the 8th Wonder we know really, because little odd from 8th Wonder. He used to be a great player, amazing player, and probably is a little out of practice and out of sorts at the moment, so he is struggling a bit. And let's see what has happened. Meanwhile, Predator is being a nuisance in his opponent's space and try to get a villager down, but just got some health points on that villager down, but keeping that villager alive right now, 8th Wonder. So what is 8th Wonder doing right now? Is he queuing scouts? He's housed right now, 1 scout, no militia from this guy, and he's sending a scout forward, but it's not going to do much damage. Farms are finally coming in for the Predator, and he's walled off this area, which is good, but it's still very wide open, and a double stable scout rush would have been great if 8th Wonder could have done that, but he's not doing that right now. He's doing his wheelbarrow research, and he's not really queuing in a lot of scouts. He can actually queue in a lot of scouts at this moment because he's doing his wheelbarrow research, so he can actually queue in scouts. And finally 2 scouts there, and 2 already up and running. Hasn't done any damage at the moment. You can see the kills to death is 0-0, and queuing in scouts also is the Predator at the moment. 27 pop for 8th Wonder, while it is 30 for the Predator, both with 5 military, 3 villager difference between the players. I really don't know why. I don't know whether this guy lost a villager or something like that, but somehow he's 3 villagers behind, and that is pretty odd for a player of his caliber. He has scouts in his base, 12.5 minutes in the game time. I really wish he sends them forward at the moment, but he's not doing that. A defensive spearman at the moment for the Predator near his forage bush. Is there one defensive spearman near the wood line? No, he's not. And that is okay, because this wood line is quite far away from reachability, is quite inside and quite a wall at the moment. So good stuff right now. Both the players playing quite defensive, staying in their own base and not going for the attack. Let's look at 8th Wonder and see if he's got a defensive spearman. Yes, he's got that 1 spearman over there next to his wood line. He's got 1 spearman next to this wood line, though that wood line is actually palisade walled neatly. So that is how it is. Gold mining has started, which means a transition will happen and archery ranges will come down quite soon. So will the combat happen? He's actually sending his scouts in a different route compared to what 8th Wonder is doing. 8th Wonder is roaming around, not really sending his scouts. Let's look at his point of view and see how much of scouting information he has. He does have information of his opponent's military buildings, but he really doesn't know about his opponent's resources. Soon going to find that out, but these spears are standing over there, so he's not going to risk his life, and is possibly going to go back, and still has got no information about his opponent's economy. He doesn't see the wood line, doesn't see the gold line. He just sees that 1 gold line over there, but the one that is getting collected right now is not seeing it. Yes, the gold cutting has started for the Predator, and he's going to switch to archery range very soon. And let's look at 8th Wonder. He's getting some damage at the moment from his opponent. The kills to death ratio right now is 2 kills for Predator. I missed it, and I believe the scouts got ahead, because that scout is very low on health points, so I believe he's got ahead. I don't see any skeletons lying around, but I'm sure there were some villages going down at the moment. So that is how it is right now. 15 minutes into game time, 34 pop for 8th Wonder, 40 for his opponent. There you go, the archery range is coming up. He has stopped queuing in scouts, which is expected. Villages count coming up, and number of villages on the goal line is quite heavy at the moment. Quite possibly can go to Castle Age, can delay this building of crossbows or anything, and can go to Castle Age and then go for cavalry archers if he wants to. But Mongol player, not very sure, though they have the very good cavalry archers. Not very sure he would want to go for cavalry archers. Let's see what the Predator is doing right now. What's his army composition going to be? He's queuing in archers at the moment. How many villages does he have on gold? He just has 4 on gold at the moment, so not a huge amount of scouts is the plan for a Predator. He's walling off this area. This is possibly the blacksmith. No, this is the 2nd archery range coming up. So that is how it is right now. And it's been pretty defensive from both the players. Wheelbarrow finally coming for Predator. It's got a hell lot of farms over there, and possibly would want to go for scouts being the Hun player, and he's queuing archers at the moment. And let's see what his opponent is doing. His opponent is going for a double archery range, and will possibly not going to castle age anytime soon. Let's go to 8th wonder and see his point of view. He's pretty close to castle age as far as resources are concerned, but he's going to queue in a few archers and then would click on castle age. He's not making villages at the moment. You can see that he's not making villages, so possibly he would want to go to castle age soon, but it's a little far away. He's got that food count is not very close. He doesn't have any farms over here, so it doesn't have the requested number of farms. Doesn't seem to be the player that he is. But there you go, the castle age is coming in for 8th wonder. It's going to be ahead of Predator at the moment. Predator has got a neat wall up, and that is nice actually, guys. That is a nice wall over there, and he's got his blacksmith up. He's getting his 3rd archery range, and that is good for the Hun player, and that is possible because he would want to go cavalry archers with that 3rd archery range and that delayed castle age, and it's actually only 21 seconds delayed, so that is good. He's got 4 plus 1, 5 plus 5, 10 villages on goal at the moment, compared to his opponent who's also on 10 villages but has got only 1 mining camp, which is not very neat from 8th wonder. But so far so good, guys. Not much attack. You can see the kills and death ratio 4-4. There's a hole obviously over there. He's just kept that hole. He knows about it obviously, and there are army inside his base at the moment, 8th wonder, and both are researching fletching at the moment, so they would want to go for archers and cavalry archers, but we'll see what happens, and they will find out very soon. Look at the number of farms he has got, so I don't really think he would want to go for knights at the moment. He doesn't have the economy to go for knights, so he would possibly stick to archers and cavalry archers, but I don't think he would go for cavalry archers. I think archers is a much better option. So a lot of archers and skirmishers being queued in from the Predator, so I would be surprised if he goes for cavalry archers straight away. He would possibly not go for cavalry archers. So padded archer armor coming in, and he's slowly taking out his skirmishers and archers out. Right now the population is 46 for Predator and 44 for 8th wonder, 4 villages less than his opponent, and I think he's lost all his army over there, 8th wonder. And so right now he's all set with his archers and skirmishers, and he's possibly going to go for the attack right away, or he's going to stay back and defend for some time to keep a watch out for his opponent. And his opponent right now is doing his Botkin arrow and crossbow research, and that is going to make those archers stronger units, which is great. And are they going to see each other at the moment? There you go. He's not going forward, he's staying back, defending right now. He's doing his Botkin arrow and the crossbow possibly. Yes, the crossbow is coming in. He's got a hell lot of archers right now, so the crossbow research is very, very important, and it's going to delay that cavalry archer production possibly, and we'll see what happens. And there you go, the first cavalry archer coming out. They saw each other but they didn't engage in a fight. That has been the story throughout this game, and there hasn't been a fight. The Predator is 4 pop ahead of his more illustrious opponent, and there you go, both players getting the crossbows almost at the same time. They're engaging into this fight. They were waiting for the crossbow research, but this is not a very good fight for Predator because of those scouts, and the scouts should go and do a lot of damage to these crossbows at the moment. 1 defensive upgrade on those crossbows, and ballistics coming in already in 23 minutes for 8th wonder. He doesn't really have a hell lot of crossbows at the moment, but he's done his ballistics research, and let's see what he's doing in his own base, and we'll go to his point of view and find out what is happening. There you go, 8th wonder, and he's getting his crossbows, and he's got that 1 solitary stable, so I don't think there's any possibility of knights. He doesn't really have the farms. This is a different 8th wonder from the one we know. This is not the real 8th wonder. I really wonder what happened to 8th wonder, but this is Predator doing his stuff, and he's got those cavalry archers out. Finally, let's look at Predator and see his cavalry archer production. I'm sorry, and it's pretty good. It looks good. Yes, And he's got 16 military out right now, and some of them are actually far forward and trying to do some damage to his opponent. I think he's managed to kill a few villagers over there in that wood line, and he's keeping his opponent busy. He's got some low health points army over there, but this is a good place to take a fight. Come on top of the hill and then take that fight, and I think that was possibly what you want to do. Yes, there you go. He's coming from top of the hill and he's going to do a lot of damage. 8th Wonder would not want to engage in this fight and would want to come back, but that is going to be a very good mango nail, and that is going to keep these villages safe over there. That mango is going to be very helpful for 8th Wonder. You can see the second town center coming up. I don't like the location of this town center, a bit crap. If you can delete this mill, possibly it's good, but still not very good. I don't see a lot of farms coming out from this town center, but that town center location is very strange. I think it would have been good town center possibly over here. No, that hill over there is not going to help him do a town center, so I don't think he really had a good place to do a town center. He was a bit helpless over there. 8th Wonder, he had to do that town center over there. He could have gone very far away, but he didn't waste time and did a town center over there. But Predator right now is full on attacking at the moment. 50 military for him, and he's doing the damage at the moment. He's 59 pop, 13 ahead of his opponent. He's got some idle villages over there, but that is only because he doesn't have the wood to reseed those farms. He's actually sending those villages away to woodline because that is what he needs right now. He needs wood and gold. He doesn't really need food at the moment. He has got those gold and wood production units coming up. The cavalry archers are roaming around his opponent's base and trying to do the damage at the moment. There is the 3rd town center coming up. If he spots this, he can do a lot of damage. He's gonna get that one villager down at least. Gonna 2nd villager down, is it? Will that villager go down? Oh, he stays alive with 1 health point. And if those army is stationed over there, this town center is certainly not going to come up. Where is the mangonel when you need it? And that town center is going to come up once it gets that mangonel out. But Predator is doing a lot of damage at the moment. He's causing a lot of harassment to 8th Wonder. And 8th Wonder right now looks a bit clueless. 12 pop behind right now. You can see his somehow seeding farms over there with that town center, but it looks a bit crappy over there. So keeping that mangonel stationary over there, he's going to finish this town center, which is always good. But I have to say his map was not very good, not a good place to put his town center down. So he's really struggled with that, and that is causing some time to him. And 25 minutes and 47 seconds into the game, ballistics being researched by the Predator, which is fantastic. Right now, is he on 1 town center? He is on 1 town center. Or has he made the 2nd town center? No, he's not. He's actually on 1 town center at the moment, and he's doing his cavalry archer production. He's keeping it steady, and is looking really good. Husbandry finally for Predator. His husbandry is very important for him, and he's come to this wood line and sent those villages away. So he's doing a lot of damage at the moment, a lot of disturbance to his opponent. Though the kills and death ratio shows 21 and 22, it's been Predator all the way. He's been on the front foot at the moment, and he's 3 villages ahead, and he's 11 military ahead, and a lot of villages in that one wood line, and that is not good news for 8th Wonder. I think that is one wood line he should go and explore, or possibly even come to this wood line, because I don't think 8th Predator has got information about that. So that is how it is. Army over here, he can actually come inside, getting these palisade walls down if he wants to. That is a good area to come inside. He's targeting this wood line. There's only 1 or possibly yes 2 mangonels over there. So if those mangonels come forward, he'll have to send those army back. But right now 8th Wonder is really stuck in his own base. His villages are moving from one wood line to another, and really struggling at the moment. And this cavalry archer should go away. The mangonel is going to get them down. Yeah, that is good stuff from Predator, and he's doing good work. He's having to collect stone over there to possibly go for a defensive castle. Such is the condition right now for 8th Wonder. He's on the back foot, and cavalry archers are already in his base, behind his base actually, but there are not many villages over here, so I'm not sure how much of a damage those units can do. But these units can take those crossbows down. They're fighting on top of a hill too. They can even go and target this mangonel if he wants to, go close to the mangonel and target the mangonel, or even run and try to micro the mangonel out. Is surely going to get the mangonel down, and even they are low on health points, but getting the mangonel down and doing a lot of damage to the crossbows at the moment. 8th Wonder is really struggling right now. 24 military for Predator, 12 for 8th Wonder. and he is really wondering what to do right now. He is on 3 town centers, possibly going to do a defensive castle. Let me see how much stone he has. He has got less number of stones actually. He's got 171 stone at the moment, so not much stone mining has happened over there. And yeah, he is struggling at the moment. He's losing a lot of villagers. Those cavalry archers are not really helping his cause. And let's see what the Predator is doing. He's gone for a second and third town center. Finally, he's gone out of his base. He sees that 8 Wanderer is in his back foot. So there's no point of staying in his own base with that 1 town center. So he's done his stuff right now. And with his doubt farms, he can actually boom and put more pressure on 8 Wanderer right now. 30 minutes in the game time. 81 pop for Predator. And let's see the resource collection. It looks good for all the players. Predator hasn't done any stone mining right now, so which is good. The kills and death ratio, well, it shows 33-38. I know, but you guys have seen it. The more damage has been done from the Indian player. And right now, if you look at the stone and gold, well, yes, 8 Wanderer is high on stone and less on gold at the moment. So that is how it is. So this game looks a little poised for Predator to be the winner right now, as we see it. Stumbling research and leather archer armor coming in from Predator for his cavalry archers, who looks pretty tanky at the moment. 70 health points on them. More villagers will possibly go down very soon. And crossbows coming in for 8 Wonder. And let's look at his archery ranges right now and see his production, which is good. He's stuck with those 2 archery ranges, guys. He hasn't managed to go to a 3rd archery range throughout this game. It's 31 minutes in the game time, and it's been so very difficult for 8 Wonder to keep up production compared to his opponent. He's having to do down watch right now just to make sure that his enemy is not very close to him. So it has been a struggle. It's been an absolute struggle. It's already a 600 points difference between the players right now, and 16 pop difference, which is a little strange. But Predator has now gone away from his base, and he is flourishing. He's really flourishing, and he's still on that 1 gold mine. Is he collecting gold from the 2nd gold mine, which is actually forward over here? So no, he hasn't. He actually even hasn't gone to this gold mine. So far the entire production with 30 minutes of game time has been from that 1 gold mine. And let's look at Predator's point of view and see what he sees. Well, he sees obviously the entire map. He knows what to do. He's got a hell lot of cavalry archers over there. He can come. You can try to come from behind the base if he wants to. He has that information. He actually has that information. So if he wanted to, he can actually come. But he's sending cavalry archers from this route, which is not good news. And he can actually do a lot of damage over there. But there has been a 2nd layer of walling, which he doesn't know yet, and he's going to find out soon. So those cavalry archers are not going to do a lot of damage unless they attack villages over here. So there you go. That is good stuff from 8 Wonder. He's been attacking throughout this game, 33 minutes of game time, and he's been a very useful player at the moment. 76 villages, 9 more than his opponent. 8 Wonder has struggled to impose himself into this game, and he has stayed in his own base and found it very difficult. And finally a stable coming up. That is possible because he wants to go to night production. Cavalry archers are doing the damage, I know that, but not doing the amount of damage that is required to win this game for the Predator. And he's going to shift to knights and go all out on his opponent right now. There's obviously no plans of going to Castle of Imperial Age, and that is good. That is what I was talking about. I didn't see that wall over there, but the cavalry archers are going to come inside from this area and do the damage that is required to win this game. And so far only 1 choice of unit, and that is our crossbows from 8 Wonder. He's doing a defensive castle over there as expected, but already battering rams are inside, and they're trying to get inside 8 Wonder space. So he's attacking from both areas, which is very smart. He's attacking from this side, so he's engaging 8 Wonder's army from there, which is fantastic. He's also attacking from this side, so making sure that 8 Wonder also cannot not think of this area, and it's his battering ram should go for this town center or possibly this castle. This castle is out of reach right now, so he'll probably have to go to for this town center, but he's going to take that archer range down. At the moment he's taking those cavalry archers out. I don't think that was a good option. He could have kept those cavalry archers over here, or even could have brought them inside, and that could have given a lot of headache to 8th Wonder. But he's doing his stuff, he's roaming around, he's not being stationary. He is trying to harass 8th Wonder from every corner possible, and he's queuing in mangonels also along with this battering rams, and the battering rams are being sent back. I really don't know why he should go and target this town center, but he's fearful about the fact that this castle is over there and can do some damage on this battering rams, but he's possibly going and targeting that stable before he gets into this castle at the moment. And there is no answer, there is no infantry right now for 8th Wonder. There's no answer to this battering rams. He's got that solitary mangonel over there, should go and target those battering rams, but he's also having to manage this area because that is where the second line of attack is coming in from the Predator, and the Predator is doing a very good job. But that mangonel is possibly going to take one of the rams down, and those rams are going to go for this castle surely next. That should be the plan. It's getting more rams now, it's getting battering rams. Finally that goal line is being touched. Is this goal line over? This goal line is finally over right now, and as their farming duties have started, and it's possibly going to target even the other gold mine. Yes, there you go, that gold mine is being targeted right now along with this one, and knights are coming in. Knights are not being shown to 8th Wonder at the moment. 135 buff for the Predator. He's 15 military ahead of his opponent. He's right now playing a little defensive and trying to mass his army right now. He's got 47 army compared to 32 of his opponent, and 8th Wonder right now has got his second defensive castle up and running for his Mongol player. And you know what that castle means for a Mongol player. It has to be Mangudais. And there you go, the first Mangudai has been queued in, but he doesn't have the wood right now. He doesn't have the wood right now, so he's really low on resources. He's throwing in farms right now because he needs the food and wood to get up production, and he is 31 pop behind the Indian #2 player, and that mangonel is going to do a lot of damage, but there are no villages over there in that wood line. So this is good stuff. This is really good stuff. He's defending right now. He's not going for all-out attack, the Predator, and let's see how much resources he has. Yes, he's very strong on resources right now. He's keeping up with the night production. I don't see a lot of night production over there, but he's building a hell lot of stables, also adding in a monastery to bring those castles, to bring those relics home, which is great stuff. But I don't see any unit production right now. Is he possibly going to go to Imperial Age? Is that the plan? That is possibly the plan. There you go, guys. That was the only reason he was not producing army. And Imperial Age research being done at the moment for the Predator. He's going to reach Imperial Age in 41 minutes, which is fantastic stuff right now. 8th Wonder is sending villages forward. I wonder whether they're going to this gold mine. Possibly, and he's making a third defensive castle over there. So, well, 8th Wonder, I don't know. Is he going to go full on Mango Dice? Yes, possibly that's a plan, but right now he's on a back foot, and I really don't know whether Mango Dice can change this game, change the course of this game. He's also in Castle Age, mind you, so those castles can go down once the traps come in from Predator, but Predator doesn't have stone, so possibly he's not going to put in a castle as soon as he reaches his Imperial Age. And is he doing any stone mining over anywhere? Yes, he just started stone mining, possibly to get those traps out, but that is good. That is a good thing for 8th Wonder, because his opponent doesn't have the trebs to bring these castles down. So his Mangudai production, if he wants to do it, can go on, can really go on, and not worry about his opponent getting his castles down after going to Imperial Age, because he doesn't have access to Imperial Age at this moment. Though he's going to hit Imperial Age anytime. At the moment he's on 926 food, so he's not going to be very far away from Imperial Age, and we'll see what happens right now. Look at the score difference. It's already 800 score difference and 20 villager difference. And finally the Imperial Age research almost 2 minutes late coming in from 8th Wonder as he queues in Mangudais. Yes, the Mangudais have been queued in, but meanwhile his opponent is switched to knights, and that is something he doesn't know about. He possibly believes that his opponent has moved to knights, but he still can only see those cavalry archers roaming around. There are a hell lot of them at the moment. 57 military for the Predator, and both the players are playing quite defensive this game. They're not going for the attack. They're building their army, and they're waiting for the attack to happen. They're waiting for the army to get massed. And finally, 8th Wonder, I think 12-14 minutes was when he had sent those scouts to his opponent's base, and 40 minutes in the game time he was going for the attack, but he sends that army back again. I really wonder if this is 8th Wonder or some other account by some other player, but it is pretty strange. This is not the 8th Wonder we really know. A very good player from back in the days. And these cavalry archers have been roaming around, possibly guarding these relics, possibly even scouting the relics for Predator to pick them. He can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4 relics at the moment. So yeah, he can pick up 4 relics, and that will be great for him. He doesn't see the 5th relic over there. So yeah, 4 relics, he can pick it up if he wants to. And the Bloodlines and Imperial Age obviously coming for 8th Wonder, Cavalier and Chain Barring Arbor coming for Predators. So when he goes for the kill, he will have Cavaliers rather than Knights, which is obviously very, very good at the moment. Fantastic stuff from both players at the moment. You can see the difference in score, almost 2050 pop difference between the players, 20 villages and 27 military difference. But both the players have been very, very defensive. Is that the 4th castle? Yes, that is actually the 4th castle for 8th Wonder, and he believes that he can change this game, and he believes that he can do a comeback. But his opponent is on 174 pop as we speak, and he's on 1, 2, 3 town centers. Is it? Yes, I think he's on 3 town centers at the moment. And look at his army. He's got a huge army, 64 military. Cavalry archers, though they're very low on health points, but he can take those Mongols out. It would be great for him. I wonder why he's not doing that. He's a little low on food production at the moment. So he would want to reseed his farms, and he should do a little better with his farms. I don't like his farm placements, but obviously a very good player, and he's going to get better with time. And I don't see him playing a lot at the moment, which is a little bit discouraging. I would want to see these players play a lot and reach that 2k mark, but he's not doing that, and he's going for the attack right now with his 67 military. He's actually going for the attack. Look at the number of battering rams he has right now. He's making a castle over there, which is going to be great, and take out Trebs and get these castles down. But there are 4 castles right now for 8 Wonders, and he's actually walling off this castle with stone walls, which is a bit odd. But finally, 43 minutes in the game time, Bracer coming in for 8th Wonder, is doing as much as possible for his mango dice and crossbows, but his cavaliers are inside, and going to with this mango dice and his crossbows down. He should actually go for this mango run over here, but he's sending his battering rams ahead, and surely going to take that castle down. If not with those battering rams, he can take those Trebs out and get this castle down. So military production is keeping on, which is very, very good. He's actually queuing them. He should put gather points and send them to 8th Wonder's base, possibly over here, but he's not doing that right now. And Iron Casting coming in for Predator to give some more attack points to these Cavaliers, which is great. And 60 pop difference as we speak, almost 30 military is even going for that gold, and that is 8th Wonder's gold. I think that is the 3rd gold of 8th Wonder, and he hasn't managed to get that castle down, but there are rams still alive, and I'm sure this castle is going to go down. Are villagers repairing this castle? I really don't see it, so possibly villagers are not repairing this castle, and this castle is going to go down, but it still has 3 more castles. Let me see if 8th Wonder is able to produce some mango dice. At the moment his production of food is pretty good, but his gold production is not at all good. He's got all those villagers inside. There you go, his castle goes down. There's no production of mango dice from that castle, and there's only production of mango dice from this and possibly this. No, not even this castle. He's got very less gold at the moment. Does he have any gold miners? That is the question. He's possibly having to abuse his market. There you go, he sold his wood, so he's abusing his market at the moment. But he doesn't have access to gold mines. No, he doesn't have access to gold mines at all, which is very, very bad news. He actually has, I'm sorry, that is the only gold mine available to him, and he's actually walled off his castle because he doesn't want this wall to go down, this castle to go down. But if Trebs come out, his castle will possibly go down. But the rams are inside. He's going to get this castle down. The cavalry is even attacking the castle, which is a bit funny from the Predator. 45 minutes in the game time. You can see his pop has gone down. Predator, he's lost a lot of army. His army has gone down to 32, but so has 8th Wonder, who's also lost a lot of army. So even after all this aggression from Predator, you can see the kills to death ratio is almost same for both players. It's actually same for both the players, and he's doing his chemistry research right now, 8th Wonder, and doing as much as possible. He doesn't have an army, right? He doesn't have the Mongol dice for chemistry to become effective, but it is really sad to see 8th Wonder playing like this, and can't even take that goal, which is a bit sad. And I'm a bit surprised the Predator didn't take Trebs out of that castle. I thought that forward castle was because he would want to take that Trebs out, but that forward castle was possibly because he wants to get this gold, and which is very smart, which is really good stuff from Predator. And he's inside right now. 8th Wonder has no answers. He's on 93 pop, and this is almost game over for 8th Wonder. He really doesn't know what to do at the moment. And let's look at the economy of Predator. He's getting that gold. He's possibly getting this one. He's also getting that forward gold over there. So he's gold mining at 3 places right now, or possibly 4. Yeah, 4 places right now, which is good. He's got some station cavaliers over there. I don't like that. So he still has a lot of scope for improvement. And we'll see where the garrison point is. The garrison point is over there, so not very good. I don't like the garrison points of Predator. He should give garrison points right inside his opponent's base. He could have done even forward stables if he wanted to, but that is a great game from Predator, and really good attacking display from the Indian number 2 player. And 8th Wonder a bit disappointing, I have to say, and very defensive with Mongols, and possibly was prepared for a late game fight. But when you've been on such a defensive, it becomes very difficult to give a late game fight. And look at the achievements from the players. There you go, 123 military killed from 8th Wonder, which is something you will be happy about. But 73 army from the Predator, and he was always on the attack. And good stuff from Predator. And so that is that, guys. That is the game. 119 villager high for the Predator, and that was good stuff from Predator. And yes, I hope I'll show some more games of this guy in the future, but for that he has to play those games, and I'm hoping he does so. So that is that, guys. That is all from ktgozone. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment behind. Please take care, and bye bye.